learning different languages. Yes, Future and Cena can actually speak Spanish. They know Spanish as well. They still have a lot more to learn, but it's really cool when they recognize some of the Spanish language and Latin culture as well. Definitely is a very special thing, and something that Russ and I really want for them to continue to have. I think it'd be so cool to one day learn Mandarin. That'd be amazing. But one day. Mandarin's really hard. I think I could learn Japanese before I learn Mandarin. But yeah. Okay, let's see here. Someone said something about Too Hot to Handle. Too Hot to Handle is turnt, boy. Them folks is turnt on that show. But I think it's a great challenge that they give everybody. To hold back those feelings and make it be about the person that you're trying to get to know, and not let it be about all the other stuff. Let me see. Okay, I like this question. What has been the most difficult experience during pregnancy? Jeez whiz. Sometimes when I eat dairy, it gets... Someone asked, I don't know how to say pubifor. Pubifor. They asked me, what has been the most difficult experience during this pregnancy, and how did you get through it? The most difficult experience, I just say like overall being in quarantine has been challenging, being pregnant. I've been finding my way through it all, and I've been really working on staying positive, and I feel like overall I've been able to. But just really not being able to go out, like take my kids to the park, or I wish I could go to a theme park, even though I can't ride anything at this point, but at least take the kids. It'd be really fun. Just basic things like being able to have that freedom, like being able to go on a date night, being able to go to a restaurant, like to walk around and not feel like, man, am I in the wrong environment, or is this going to be unsafe? Like, if I have not used a public restroom when I've been out, because you just don't know about the different places. I had to drive back home to use the restroom. Like we took the kids to go to a goat farm or to go see some goats, and it was really sweet. But being pregnant, you have to use the restroom so much. But I was like, I'm not going to use that porta potty. And I'm not going to go somewhere that's like a nearby restaurant just yet, because I don't know about it all the way. So that's kind of been a bit of a challenge for me. Just being pregnant in quarantine, and your hormones are real. So the simplest things can really get you worked up. I know I tweeted that the other day. It doesn't take much sometimes to move a pregnant lady, to get a pregnant lady going, or to have some feelings, and be in her emotions at times. And it's very frustrating for me, because I like to say I'm pretty tough. And when I can't control my feelings because of my hormones, I get really mad. I'd say being pregnant in quarantine has been a great, great challenge. Like I told you guys before, doing ultrasound and not being able to have Russ in there with me at times has also been, has also been a really great challenge at times. And, but I always say we will get through this. I do think there's been a lot of positive to come out of this time. So, yeah. As far as the actual pregnancy itself, I've been really blessed. I feel like my bones, like they just feel so much more brittle now, I think, because I'm carrying my third baby. So your body really does change. And as you get a little older, I'm not like crazy old yet, but as you get a little older, your bones do start to ache a little differently. And I'm not as spry as I was when I was carrying my first child. But I can't complain, because that's really all I could complain about, if that makes any sense. My eating, I eat everything that I like. One turn off for me eating wise is ginger. I'm not really crazy about ginger. If I do have foods with ginger, and it has to be put in the food a certain way, like I can't really taste like that. It's like pure ginger. But I've been really blessed that I'm having a pretty easy pregnancy. And it's exciting, and I'm enjoying it. I'm really blessed. So in that regard. All right, next. Yeah. Let me see. Do I like this? Do you have a name for baby number 3? Yes, I do. But I can't tell you. I can't wait till I do. It is true. I'm so silly. I'm so silly. But I can't wait to meet the baby. All right. Yes, I do have a name though, and it's been hard to not say his name because I talk to him. I talk to him all the time, and I say his name when I talk to him. Well, Russ and I say it, but we say it when it's just us two, because nobody knows around these parts, so we're excited. All right. Yes, I know it. Let me see here. Okay, so I heard you lived in Germany. Tell us about your experience in Germany. Ever been back? So I love Germany. I lived in Gießen, Germany. I am a military baby, as you guys know. We stayed on the military, where we were stationed there, the military base. And it was really, really, really cool living in Germany. I actually went to school there as well. I went to first grade. They put me up a grade higher, first grade. And I got to speak a little bit of German as well. Very little. Guten Morgen, I would say to you guys right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm counting to 10 in German. Willkommen, welcome. Ich liebe dich. That means I love you. Dankeschön, bitteschön. Just basic things I was able to learn while living there. Very, very, very challenging language. One that I would say if someone asked me the order of how I want to learn languages, I would definitely not put German at the forefront because it's a good challenge. But man, it's really cool to hear people speak German. And I had an incredible time there. I love the bratwurst, pommes frites as well. My mom also traveled to Czechoslovakia, which I think they're now calling it Czech Republic. Double check on the history of facts, but Czechoslovakia to get some of that good crystal, those glasses, all that good stuff. But yes, I did live in Germany, and I really loved it, and I will forever remember those special moments, and really grateful that I had a chance to do that. I love the music in Germany too. Like I really got to listen to like a lot of music from the world, all over the world, because their stations would play like everything. Being in Europe, that's kind of what you would be exposed to. So great memories in Germany. Yeah, really, really grateful that I got a chance to live. All right. Are you having more kids? Am I having more kids? If you ask me right now, I would say ask me later, and that's what I'm going. I was like, as far as like, I will say this: with this pregnancy, I have been the most anxious. I feel like it's going slow in quarantine. Like, feels like it's going fast sometimes, and it feels like it's going really slow. And I'm like, I just can't wait to meet the baby. So I'm getting more anxious with carrying him because I just can't wait to meet him and get to know him and see him. But am I having more kids? I think it looks very possible. I definitely would love to. I know Russ would definitely. You guys know Russ would love to have more kids. I'd love to have more kids. I have some things I want to accomplish work-wise. So I think that's always important to get some of those things done that make me happy. So I definitely plan to have more kids. I say give it a few more years, but not too many because again, I am the father time is real. So. In a perfect world, I could probably make it to 5, but the gap in between is what's going to be very key. Because again, I like being able to, have my sweet angels, but then also be able to do some fun work stuff in between and achieve my goals in between, and then be able to, have a moment like this. Again, is fun. It brings me so much joy because my kids give me so much life. They make me feel, they keep me young. They keep me on my toes. It gives me like more purpose in life. So I love that feeling. I feel like I'm really working for something. So I like being able to, create new life. It's a beautiful thing, and it's one thing that I really value and really cherish. So yes, more kids, yes. If you ask me, you ask Russ, like I told you guys, Russ, what he was saying. But it's all about timing. That's just really what it's about. It's all about timing, and maybe some more. But let's stay focused on this one right now. Someone said, "Are you having your baby at home?" No, I'm not. I did think about it with quarantine, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to have my baby in the hospital. Yes, my doctor was is a little scared of home deliveries. Not saying that he's not saying that they're a bad thing necessarily, but we just believe in the hospital being the safest place just in case anything happens. So yeah, let me see here. I just burped. I don't know if you guys heard that, but excuse me. Sorry. Oh, pregnant life. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, my burps are really bad too. That was probably a mild burp. I don't know if you guys heard it, but typically my burps are they sound like really, really, really heavy. So sorry if I did that. Are your pregnancies easy? Yes, I'm so blessed that my pregnancies have been pretty easy. I really don't have complications of any kind, for the most part. So it's been pretty easy. It's just, if anything, this sleepiness, speaking of I have the yawn. Sorry, guys. It's real. Pregnancy, tiredness, being tired. That's like a real thing. First trimester, I felt beat, so tired. And then now where I am now, at this point in my pregnancy, I feel like the tiredness is starting to come back. And so just trying to manage all that is a challenge. Especially with having other kids, having kids. It's I feel like I can't keep up sometimes, just to be honest. But I do keep up in my best way possible. But I've been really blessed. My pregnancies have been pretty easy. I really don't have any complaints, just being tired. And really, really struggling with not eating bad stuff, like ice creams and Oreos and ice creams and cookies and milk and all that stuff. That's been a great challenge for me. And I'm starting to get to a place where I always do this at some point in time in my pregnancies, where I just start going ham, and I literally eat desserts every day. So I've kind of been in that phase. That has been a good challenge for me, but honestly, I can't complain. I have been very blessed that my pregnancies have been very easy. All right, let's see the next one here. Whoopsies. All right, so let me see. All right, so basically, I think that I really let me see. All right. Do you have your nursery ready? Okay. No, I don't, but I'm getting it ready. I have all the creatives down, ready for the baby. And Now we're just waiting for those items to come in, but the room for him is going to be navy blue, white, and gold. Those are the colors that I want to do. And Russ and I are excited about it. And hopefully everything will come on time. We had to cancel some items that wouldn't be here on time because we just want to be prepared for the room. Actually, one cool thing is we're going to reuse Sienna's dresser from her bedroom. It's going to be in his room, which I love. Those little like hand-me-downs, because she doesn't know and Future doesn't know their rooms are going to get, they're going to get a little bit of a redo, a little bit of an upgrade as far as them being older. We learned that when we brought Sienna into the world, that really had a great impact on the Future, that his, baby's kicking, that his room got upgraded and he became the big boy and he got the bigger room. And so, he felt like a big boy and he was excited about that chapter. So we're going to do the same thing for both of them now with the new baby coming. Just a couple of tweaks. We're not going to change everything, but a couple of things that'll make their rooms feel like they're growing up and that it's an exciting time and that this new little precious bundle of joy is not going to be, it's going to be a sweet thing. So we're going to do that. But yeah, so I will say this. I don't know about you guys, but I wanted to close out on the baby is kicking. Ooh. Okay, I wanted to close out on a real topic right now regarding George Floyd. I am lost for words. I know I posted this up yesterday, but it's very similar to the murdering of Eric Garner, and it's just so unfortunate. It's very surreal when you see these moments, and sometimes technology can be a bit of a it can be overwhelming, but it's amazing how technology has been serving us in moments like this where they're documenting these tragic, sad moments in real time, and we're able to really play back the scenarios, but hopefully play them back to where they can help the families of those that have lost someone and the person that's lost their lives. It is truly so sad. I just thought to myself when I saw that, gentleman, when I saw George on the ground, I just want to cry. When I saw him on the ground with the knee to his neck, it's like that could be my son. So it's really sad, really, really, really sad and really unfortunate. And there just has to be a better way. There has to be a better way than, the way that officers are handling people when arresting them. There has to be a better way. There has to be a stopping point. He could have just removed his knee to a different part of his body if he was trying to keep him down. The officer was so wrapped up in his position and neglecting George, and the result is irreversible. The result is horrifying. The result is so, so sad, and just surreal that we were able to see that. I don't have any words. I'm lost for words. So I just want to say, to everyone out there, let's keep our faith strong. Praying for justice for George's family. I'm praying for justice. I'm praying for this stuff to stop and to not happen, to not keep happening. I'm praying for a change to happen in the judicial systems, in the police systems. The way of arresting has to change. Like there just has to be something different. There has to be something done significantly different than what's been allowed and has been done before. So we have to stick together during this time, in times like this, and keep on being strong during times like this together, and lifting up families like George's family in prayer. And, it's just, it would be great if people's lives, like the Eric Garners, Ahmaud Arbery, George's life, I mean, just everyone. I mean, just the history of people that we've lost to police brutality. I mean, it would be so amazing if their lives, they didn't have to lose their lives in vain. You know, that something different can come, a change can happen from all of this, and that people that have the power can wake up and see there has to be a change and not be afraid to make that change and not be afraid to, implement those changes in the system, and to the people that have done harm to really, they should be put away, for what they've done. So I am just praying for justice for George, praying for justice for Ahmad. Sorry, I hope I'm saying that right. It just has to stop. Enough is enough. And so I love you guys. Going to stay prayerful. Just going to believe in change. Going to stay hopeful. Like I said, that could have been my son. That's how I looked at that when I saw that gentleman on the ground. That could be my son. So enough is enough. I love you guys, and let's stay prayerful. All right, and let's stay strong together, and keep believing. I'm believing in a change, and I ultimately believe in God. I know God is the highest power, and He's in control of all of it. So no person that's doing these horrible acts of racism, of just everything, all the wrongdoing, it's not going to go unnoticed. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Okay? Bye. Peace out.